Welcome back!
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all back on the SparksOpus channel. It's been a while since the last upload, at least since the last actual good upload happened. I don't count these reaction videos, they're so quickly made. But yes, I took some time to do some important things, like a crane license, and learn things that make some cooler videos possible in the future, though you will see what I mean by that soon enough. And I also took some time to just play video games again, something I wasn't really doing for a while now. Playing some Balatro, I finally got to Forza Horizon 4, grabbed it quickly before it got delisted. A bit of Marvel Rivals, Minecraft, in our new Colony Sparks Minecraft server, but some of that stuff wasn't even made official yet outside of our Discord server, so more on that in a moment. I have gotten Dirt Showdown again after I lost it originally on my old Steam account and played through that again. Also gotten into Slime Rancher a bit. And I was also planning to get to the Injustice games, and of course I was also streaming Xenogears, finished it a few days ago. I have a lot to say about that game. A spoiler-free video on Xenogears will be released next week, so look forward to that. If you love Xenoblade, it's a must-watch, not gonna lie. I actually started creating content again at the start of March. Pre-production for the release and the time beyond Xenoblade Chronicles Cross Definitive Edition, and I'm preparing some meaty quality content here. You are not ready. I'm pretty sure you'll really enjoy this upcoming videos, but let's switch to the main topic of this video, that being my Discord server. Something I only mentioned here and there and tell you to join in and stuff, but you may be asking, why should I in the first place? Good question. Because I care about the community aspect, just in general. I know it's so easy to say such things in this day and age where everyone on the internet just straight up lies to you, but I have played video games for my entire life, straight up, and I rarely or never had anyone to play games with. Then Miiverse came on the 3DS and Wii U, and I was able to create a guild, a clan, in the German space, and it had over 100 members in it. We organized events in Splatoon, made sniper-only battles, hide-and-seek and whatnot, did challenges in Mario Maker and tournaments in Mario Kart 8. I really treasure those memories. I rarely had so much fun with video games. Over time, things fell apart and Miiverse was no more, and I'm very sure that once again, especially in this day and age, there are a lot of people who have no one to play video games with, and I think this is really unfortunate, and I want to create a place for these people. I want to create smiles. I know I'm more than often way too ambitious with the ideas I have, and maybe also expect a little too much. But I want to try something here. So if you join our Discord, you obviously have the chat rooms where you can talk to people about various things, including specific gaming series. We also have an economy with gold Nopon coins, being able to give you extra rolls and access to secret places over time. And the biggest project being the community events and activities. There exists a role for each activity. You can freely pick this role should you search for someone who is also interested in playing this game. And as the first one, we have the Discord minigames, and I mean, they are part of Discord already, so might as well make use of them. It has mini golf and bed wars and whatnot, and the selection is actually pretty solid, I gotta say. Secondly, we have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Challenger role. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Wanna find someone, pick that role. Third one is where we become slightly more ambitious, in collaboration with Yash, someone I already consider being a legend in this community, and someone who supports this channel for a while now, has set up a server that is available for everyone to use at all times. Colony Sparks, a local server for up to 20 people being able to play at the same time. Located in Europe, just for your interest. Trolls, by the way, will be pointless since we create constant backups. For now only limited to the Java versions, but that's something that Yash is trying to resolve, making it so that both Bedrock and Java users can play together on the same server. If you want to learn more, there is an info channel for Colony Sparks, of course, on our Discord server. And there is our newest addition, the Xenoblade Cross online section for squad tasks in this game's multiplayer or also co-op missions. You can create a post in here and ping people and then wait a moment. Then someone might pop up and you can use this space that you created to chat together, discuss tactics and whatnot, maybe even requests for trading items, which you can also do in this game. And this all is just the beginning. If you want to help out, you're free to discuss your ideas on the server and maybe even help create even more such cool events. Especially with the Switch 2 on the horizon, things look very spicy. I could use some help in general. There's also a channel for weekly questions, but boy, those questions ain't coming every week. Man, sometimes there ain't even one for a whole month. I only have so much time on my hands, and I also don't want to force these things onto anyone. So if you want to help, hey, help is always welcome. It's hard, you know. Trying to build a community when most creators nowadays don't care, and a lot of viewers seemingly don't want to be part of something like that. Really just being on social media for the sake of consuming content, even though the time could be invested into something so much more meaningful, I'd say, and enjoyable. We also have voice chats, and I see people sometimes being in there chatting about stuff, I suppose. So seeing that already makes me very happy. Even if it's a small success, it's a W in my book. That's already great. So yeah, I make videos again. Feel free to join the Discord. I'm streaming Xenoblade Cross Definitive Edition on Saturday, by the way. You would do me a massive favor, unironically, if you join me on Twitch for 1 or 2 streams, because I'm very close to becoming a Twitch affiliate, and the only thing I need are 3 average viewers. So, you know, if that happens, it would open up so many new just options in general. Like, for example, I could include my own emojis, I would have more resolution options that I could offer, and I'm pretty sure that there are some other neat things for just an overall better streaming experience. And of course, money. Money. Can't leave that out. At least you won't watch ads for nothing, and like I mentioned in the past, I am reinvesting that money back into YouTube, which, thanks to the YouTube money, made the Blender animation possible in the first place. And my next goal would be a second GPU, a second graphics card, which will very likely end up being an Intel GPU for AV1 encoding. This will probably tell you nothing, at least to a lot of you, but in a nutshell, better quality for smaller file sizes, which also means higher quality streams just in general. So my bad German internet connection can be compensated by AV1 encoding, though I heard rumors about a version with even more VRAM this year, so I'm waiting for now. In any case, my dear Sparkies, what should I actually call you? Should I just continue to call you folks? I like that word actually. I hope you look forward to more high quality content on this channel and consider participating in the community stuff over on our Discord. I thank you all very much for watching, and a special thanks once again to all the people you see here for their continued support. By the way, all of the links are in the description below. I wish you also a very fantastic time with Xenoblade Cross releasing next week, and I hope to see you all in the next few videos. Have a good one, folks. Goodbye.